morning, everyone. It is Sunday, July 26th. We are almost through July, 5 days. So here's my training compilation from the last week. I figured I've been doing enough podcasts and uploading them to YouTube that enough informational content is out there. So I figured I'd just share the training I'm doing. So the first thing I've done that we're seeing is backloaded squats. So that first set was 275 for 5, going with the high bar position, and keep my feet about hip width. I'm not going extremely wide. So the reason I'm doing high bar squatting and not low bar is, yes, it does influence the amount of weight you're able to squat. However, I find that for my anthropometry, so like the way my body is put together, that high bar squatting gives me more range of motion. So that was the first thing I did. So I've worked up to 315, which you'll see in breaking parallel. Before quarantine, I was doing a fair amount more, but you just have to slowly build up over time. I'm still running an upper-lower split. So I'm still training my upper body, like back, chest together for the most part, and then my lower body. So I'll have a more quad dominant day and a hamstring dominant day, just to balance it out through the week. And ideally, I'm training 6 days a week, but it really depends on how I'm feeling. So the next day I was into my upper. This was actually more of a pull focus day, and this was my second exercise. I want to get a couple sets of muscle ups in. These things are hard. I find they really hit your abs as well, and I've heard them being likened to the upper body deadlift, which I thought was interesting. Then on this day, decline press as well. Now, through the 3 days of the week, I'd like to focus on all the different angles. So this day was decline, but previously I had done flat and then have some incline machines as well. So the weights are moving a little better for my chest, I do have to say. Now we're seeing some deadlifts. So this was my Saturday. So sorry if I am jumping around, but I'll share my split as we're going. So I did 5 at 405. I did attempt a 465 and it did not move well. So I decided to dial it back and go for this. On this day as well, I did a little hack squat. I always enjoy training at different gyms, especially for legs. The one closer to my home is substantially better. It has access to the hack squat, as you'll see here. It has the platforms. It also has the glute drive, which is great. I have never been one for doing the barbell hip press. I think it's a great movement, but I've always found that it's too much pressure on my hips, whereas the glute drive takes it out. Now, for the leg press, I was just really focusing on the bottom portion of the movement for most of it. So I'm just trying to bring it in as closely as I can to my chest. And again, this was more of a quad focus day, so hamstring focus day. The only quad exercises I did was really this and the hack squatting. We were able to get some outings done this week. So Aaron went horseback riding, and we did have a fire last night, which was nice. And here we're going to see some flat benching. So this was actually my Tuesday training session. So if you didn't know, Aaron was sick, and as of 811's advice, we were to quarantine and to be tested. And I have to say, it's not a very enjoyable test, so don't always wash your hands, wear your masks. You don't want to get this test done. But after we were cleared from quarantine, I had got this workout in day one. So this was basically only a chest day. And this would have been Tuesday. So what you're seeing isn't really in order, but I did want to share the week as it goes. So this one was a max effort. I did 315 and I dropped down to the 2 plates. And I just tried to get as many reps as I could. And as you can see here, that's probably the last of it. Doing a little incline machine work, and this is something that I've really enjoyed. After isolation ended and we were back to work and the gym's open, one major thing that I have been enjoying in the gym is certainly the pin-loaded machines. I have lots of weight and I've made some upgrades to the home gym recently. I want to be well prepared if we do get a wave 2 or if I just want to train at home. So now I have a proper squat rack, as well as a flat bench, which can be adjusted to an incline bench. Nothing at the commercial gym level, but certainly good enough to do at home, and over 700 pounds of weight, so it's good. I am looking to get some sort of cable machine, like a Weider home gym or something like that. So I'm gonna put that out there. I'll keep you tuned. I'm gonna make some upgrades to the gym, and then I'll share it when I'm done. So that was overhead pressing, and we're finishing with dips. Now, a lot of people face in. John Meadows did one where he was facing out, and he took that from, I think it was Frank Zane, who is, if you don't know, one of the godfathers of bodybuilding. So this is way harder. Try and keep your feet out to the front, and you really get some great inner pec activation. And it's finishing with auto kickboxing. So thanks, folks. I hope you enjoy.